Give me a fat Pete. We're the Nostalgia Brothers.
Nostalgia Brothers.
I just want to know if I can get you to do that.
Oh.
The incense is back. So, Avon.
Whole bunch of Steins.
Steins.
Yeah.
Sexy.
Yeah.
Fucking hot in here. It almost feels good. It's cold.
I know.
How was softball?
Long. I just got here.
Me too. What's the mug division making? A paper jam?
Paper jam.
What's the error message saying?
Out of paper.
On a paper.
Out of paper.
I know I'm on a paper.
Out of paper.
Fuck you, Windows.
Paper jam. I don't get it.
I was gonna tease it. Let's just go right to the good one. Look at this fucking thing. So freaking cool. Felix is new.
I don't know if this was.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if we showed that on our thing yet. On sale, used. Turning out really cool.
Yeah. We're at Nostalgia Brothers.
Hi, this is Mark with the Nostalgia Brothers.
I'm Pat. I'm done. All right.
Those are our links.
All right. Warn me next time.
Hi, this is Mark with the Nostalgia Brothers,
I'm Pat.
and our setup seems a little different.
It's the ghost.
There's a ghost in the place.
Yeah.
We're not even sure if the camera is really sideways or if we're leaning. The table's a little off because usually you can't see the table.
But we haven't moved the table.
We haven't moved the table. We haven't moved the tripod. So it's the go. But I actually, thank you, Mr. Ghost Person. I actually like it a lot
I
because
do.
usually we need a pillar for our troll of the week, which we decided to replace with because
Yeah.
I got a CEO Pat got a call from the mug division from mug engineer Pat. I called up CEO Pat and said, "Can we like advertise our mugs a little bit on our own page and stuff?" And we were like, "Yeah, might as well." So instead of the trolls that we're not selling, why don't we do a mug of the week? But before we do that, well, we might as well do two since we missed a week. We missed a week. I think it was our first week. We've been trying to go strong and stuff, but things happened. You know, happy Memorial Day, happy probably Father's Day by the time this comes out. Actually, it'll probably come right before Father's Day. It might come. This will come out on Father's Day. Is Father's Day Sunday?
Next Sunday.
This one coming up?
No.
The one after that?
Yes.
Happy almost Father's Day. Woo! Happy Memorial Day. Happy Mother's Day. All the stuff that we might have missed. You know, he was working a lot, that kind of stuff.
72 hours in a week. That's nothing.
Yeah, plus all this stuff that we're doing here at the castle. And I was awfully tired because I was in my first marathon. I watched a marathon.
Oh, okay.
congratulations to our nostalgia sister Wendy, who finished a half marathon, the Buffalo half marathon, which I came and woo! Yeah, that was awesome. Woo! It was cool to see.
I'll still be in the hospital. I don't know.
Yeah, right. Like I was, like I didn't want to tell her at the time. I'm like, wow, I stood there for 3 hours. Well, she was like, I ran 13 something miles, you asshole. I was like, well, I had to wake up early and drive to Buffalo. I mean,
Then I had to
you
stand for 3 hours.
Then I had to stand, and it was really cool. Congratulations to all the runners, and a couple of the walkers, and the people. And there's something I didn't like notice that's pretty cool. Like apparently a thing at marathons is like people do signs that cheer people up. And one of the coolest thing was there was a guy dressed as Mario, and he had this elaborate sign, and it had a star power on it, and it said "Slap the star for power." So the runners would run by, slap the star, and no shit, all of a sudden they're like chugging.
Well, you know
It
where you got
fucking
that
worked.
from, didn't you? There was a YouTube video
Oh, you gotta-
viral. There's a
Viral?
little boy who started with a little sign, like a mushroom or something. Same concept. Mario, touch it, power up, and
Oh, that's pretty
Yeah.
neat. So that was cool. And then my sister was saying about signs that she did when she was watching a marathon because she watched her boyfriend do like a full marathon, and she's like, "That's just crazy. That's for stupid people." Congratulations, Sean. He did a full marathon, and but she did a sign because I guess you burn off like 1 billion calories or something. So like the people running by like their sign, so it said for this marathon you burned off this many calories, so that equals like 18 all the stuff you could eat, like 18 tacos, 13 beers, So that's a fun sign. So shout outs. So and for that week and the week we missed.
wait. Let's go back for the 4 weeks. Week number 1. We'll just do a recap.
Oh, a recap. The mugs. Oh yeah,
All right,
the
all right.
mugs.
The mugs. Week number 1 will be Mario. Okay. Week 2.
We don't want to show our mess ups, right?
No.
No. We never messed
No.
anything up. We were
Week
professionals from the
2.
start.
This one's cool. Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, that one's really cool.
Who doesn't love this?
It's a little bit of a downer, though.
Yeah, but it's just what happens.
Well, I know. I've always seen that screen. I've never made it to the end of the trail. Like,
If I
I don't think I've
have or
ever won.
not.
I think I've won lemonade stand. Ooh, we need to make a lemonade stand mug.
Ooh.
Spoiler alert: lemonade stand mug coming.
Another
We
one.
gotta at least write it down.
Yeah.
You gotta remember that shit.
We got the video.
Video. Note to self.
And
Felix.
who doesn't like Felix the Cat? I think there was a video game, Nintendo. Wasn't the Felix the Cat?
I don't know. You know what I love most about him? He's the only one that's like technically in what's it called? Open source now.
Open source.
So
Yeah,
technically
we don't-
he's no copyright. So it's like, yeah, that one.
We don't talk about copyright.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, this.
Wait.
Oh, we got okay.
Should we wait? Because we were gonna wait and say what we were doing first.
Yes. Okay.
Well, the idea with this show is we have a few
Yeah.
things. We've been unboxing old stuff. We've been playing Racco, and we still have the box over there. The box.
The box.
If
We've been
you-
teasing every week.
We've been sort of teasing the box. Now I'm not really ready to get into the box because it scares me a little bit.
But that's gonna be a special show.
I mean, that's
with 2 more people.
That's a big thing. Yeah, like our people are hopefully going to be like, we're going to do the seance and get
They're
the Ouija
psychics,
boards.
so,
and, and like unleash the demons, and the demons are going to follow them home.
That won't be the first time.
And, no, that's called your girlfriend. Leave it in.
Leave it in.
Yeah, we won one.
We'll get a chuckle.
And there's this cool Rampage game. Rampage is a board game apparently, but so we thought we'd do something different. We've done pretty much of the short time we've been doing this business thing. We've you know, are on the road to everything we wanted to do. We're successful in our mug division, which wasn't even a plan. It was just sort of like
It happened.
he was like, I got a printer and I got this thing that's supposed to do stuff, and we were like, oh, well, let's do
Let's
something
hook it
with
up.
that. And then if you go back in the first video, we were like, well, let's do a little YouTube studio, and then
We did mention something that we were gonna do.
yeah, we've always
So-
wanted to do a podcast thing. So today, I mean, I don't know what's going to turn into a video, but we figured record it just for shits and giggles, and at least we're not going to miss a week.
Again.
But we're gonna to do our first podcast. We're gonna launch the Nostalgia Brothers podcast. Our niche, what would you call it?
Specialty? Subject?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, there's a lot of bro talk out there, just a couple guys sitting in front of a thing and whatever. So we're like, you know what, we're just going to pick a subject, pick a thing, and attack it. And we decided to go with something that is nostalgia.
Familiar.
It's fun. It's something we can both do. The Nintendo Switch online games. The NES, the Switch online games. So we got Switches. Mine's the boring gray one.
I got the color.
Yeah, so it's fun. So what we're gonna plan to do?
Just pick a game.
Yeah, we're gonna pick a game. I mean, ambitiously, we're gonna rate or play, review, and ideally rate the games in this collection.
So what we'll do at the end of this
Like
show,
it's going to be scientific. Like our rating will be like sort of the be all end all.
yeah. So before we leave, we'll pick a game for next week.
Yeah.
So we'll have a full week to play it ourselves,
Yeah.
dissect it, and
It's cool too. And what's cool about it is, even in an audio format, I think a lot of the NES online games, will still lend itself because it's all games that we've played before, or are familiar with. So to talk about it, we'll splice in some sound clips and stuff like that about the game. Where we'll have a little pod companion blog. Where we will have our screenshots, and stuff like that from playing the game. So that'll be pretty cool. That was a lot of talking. Hold on a second. Let me hit a drink and a vape.
so
This is going to be a sort of one-off thing. We're not going to do like the podcast as our weekly video and stuff like that. We might tease stuff and have them go back and forth. But, we're just sharing our first like we do with everything. We had our, first event, and, we showed you the first time he swept. We might have swept once since, all that stuff. So we figured if we
I did mob once too.
Yeah, we mopped.
Yeah, but we didn't catch that, did we?
No, probably not. So we figured, what the hell? My first attempt at the podcast. Well, probably just put it at the end of this, and have a little fun. This is gonna keep going up on Sundays. I'm thinking the podcast will probably be released on Tuesdays. So maybe if we tease a little something, it'll be pretty much concurrent, but a couple days later. One is so that, how much Nostalgia Brothers can one person handle in a day? And two is, the head producer, Mark, might not be able to handle getting everything done on the same day. So there'll be weeks where he'll need the extra 2 days to make sure that the audio is all cut and stuff like that.
How's
So-
his boss, Mark?
What's that?
How's his boss, Mark?
His boss. Something like that. So with that being said, I guess we're going to close out this portion of our YouTube. And was there anything else to say?
Are we gonna show him the mug?
I don't know. Do you want to do the mug now? Or mug? Because, we're just going to pretend to close out the YouTube, and then we're going to come back up for the podcast. Because we already did all the mugs of the week,
except for the
except for the new,
Current
the
one.
best mug. I mean, this
Yeah.
one's gonna sell for like $99.99 unless he wants to slash the prices as the
that
crazy
one.
ass CEO.
I can't for that one.
He made it himself.
Yeah,
It's like,
it
oh,
should be 120. I'm kind of upset you said 99.
well, it's real ceramic, probably. It's really made in China,
Does there's a sticker?
most
that
likely.
made in China. At least I didn't tip it to look at it this time.
Yeah. Tip and have all your stuff come out. It's funny. All right. Well, we'll do the links at the end, but we're just gonna close it out because why not? No, cut it. Fucking. Thank you. All right, and now. I guess we don't. I mean, we're filming this, but I was gonna, I guess we don't really have to.
Oh, we need microphones. You
Oh
didn't
yeah,
bring
I know. I
microphones.
was gonna bring a microphone, but now I got I got my thing. You got your laptop. You look official. Doo, 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 doo.
Oh wait.
I know. Next week we'll have the boom mic come down and be like, oh, it's podcast time. Get our third long lost nostalgia brother to hold the boom mic. If anyone has seen the engineer of Nostalgia Brother, he's missing an action.
It's been a few sightings.
Few sightings. Welcome to the Nostalgia Brothers podcast, where we will be playing, rating, ranking, reviewing the Nintendo Entertainment System's Nintendo Switch Online games.
Yeah.
My name is Mark,
I'm Pat.
and we, once again, are the Nostalgia Brothers. Figure we'll start off with a question. Nintendo Switch Online. What is it?
It is the Nintendo Switch's Nintendo platform where you can play. They release 3 games per month? So you can play Mario Brothers, Mario 3.
Yeah, we don't have to go through the whole thing.
Yeah,
There's a whole
bunch of them.
basically, Nintendo had sort of a shabby online service, and for games like Splatoon and I don't know, maybe there was another one, Mario Kart, and then I think it was pretty much free. You could just get on and whatever, and it's probably still not one of the best online platforms out there. I mean, considering you have to use your mobile phone and app to chat with friends, that's a little odd. But, I guess Nintendo being Nintendo and being a decade behind all the online stuff, that's just is what it is. So they came out, I think it was with the release of Smash Brothers, they came out with a paid subscription, which only makes sense. All the other big companies have a paid subscription. I mean, you gotta, bring some money in, that maybe you'll have a better service and whatnot. The thing is, with this one, it's $10.
I pay for it.
Was it $10 a month, or was something crazy cheap? What is it?
Yeah.
What was it a year?
I think I pay for it monthly.
You're an idiot.
Oh, that's what I had available at that time.
Because it's something silly, like $10 a month, or like $30 for the year or something.
Was it? Well, that's kind of dumb if I didn't. No, maybe I did. I don't know what I did. I could check my bank statements.
Bank statements posted here. Internet. So, anyways, you can pay monthly, and that's stupid because for like an extra couple dollars, you get the whole shebang for the year. And the service pretty much still wasn't awesome, I guess. Like, I've never had any. Yeah, I played the Smash Brothers and stuff like that, and I've played online and the Mario Kart online and the Tetris 99, of course, online. I've never had any lag issues or anything like that. But it was almost like to sweeten the pot, they were like, for your subscription to this, we're just going to start releasing NES games. because why not? And
I think that's the only thing I really play.
which is
No.
actually I think it was almost a kick in the mouth for a lot of big companies and or sites and reviewers and stuff like that. They're like, we already bought the Nintendo Classic, we did this, we did that, but I'm gonna tell you what, I love it.
I love it too.
the fact that I got this portable or not portable system that I can play my classic NES games on, and they're releasing 3 more every month.
How about-
Basically, the NES
Yeah.
Online, and I love it. I literally basically have a $300 gaming system that I play Nintendo games on, which is really odd because I have an original NES. I have obviously all the emulators and everything you can do on PC. My favorite way to play games for a long time was on a PSP. I soft modded and played NES games on, but there's something about the Switch. The Switch does neat things. You can, it's convenient. You get the save state. Well, you can do that in everything. It's just cool. Okay.
I just learned how to screenshot and take video.
Yes, he just learned, and yeah, so this is great. My partner in crime here learned how to do the screenshots.
But it's great too. I usually have the Switch sitting next to my seat at home, or watching not YouTube, Netflix or Hulu. I just feel like picking it up and play my Nintendo. It's, I don't know, nice. Till you die and you set it back down, and there you go.
It is cool, and that was a little bit about us. Maybe we should do a little bit about us.
Yeah, might as well.
When we said with the the Nintendo, what is it? The Nostalgia Brothers.
What is it? How did we start?
Who are we?
Yeah.
Well, you can find our beginnings on tinyurl.com/tmbyoutube. But basically, as far as our gaming stuff goes, got my first NES when I was 6 in like 1986. So you can do the math there. So we grew up with it. So being able to play a new game system that is bringing me back to my childhood, because that's what every adult wants. They just want to recreate their childhood, right?
Correct.
So how about you? When did you start playing NES games?
My very first memory was my brother got it for Christmas one year, and he put it in his room.
And he didn't let you play?
No, I was always Luigi. Hence, I don't know. He's my favorite character. I picked him in everything. But I was 3, 4. That's my first memories of playing Nintendo.
The funniest thing about being a Luigi fan, and especially with the original Super Mario Brothers, is that if your player 1 that you're playing with is good, you are bored for a very long time. Because I would be like, all right, sis, you could be player 2. We're going to play this 2-player game. And it's like a half hour later, she's sleeping. And I'm like, all right, well, I fell on the cliff. She's not paying attention. I'm going to walk her over to the side. Oops, she's dead. Oh, my turn. She's like, you haven't died yet? I'm like, no, I'm flipping amazing. So that's
Now
it.
she just found you out.
Yeah, that's the secret. I'm a cheater in all video games. So that's it. I mean, that's our introduction. That's us. That's the Nostalgia Brothers. We're gonna go through. We're gonna rate all the games, and this was our introduction. You can follow us on a few places. tinyurl.com/tmb Facebook will bring you to our Facebook. tinyurl.com/tmb YouTube goes to our YouTube videos. You can support us on tinyurl.com/tmb eBay. That'll bring us to the eBay page.
And what does TMB stand for?
The Nostalgia Brothers. We plan on with the release of the podcast, just because everyone's doing it. I want to be cool like everyone else. We're just going to set up a little tip jar on the Patreon. That's something I was planning on doing. A little patreon.com/the Nostalgia Brothers or something like that. And they can just go on, and if they like us, they can just PayPal us a beer or something.
Is that part of the podcast community?
Something everyone does.
Yeah, I've never
Yeah.
heard of that before,
Yeah.
actually.
Like my favorite podcast, the Retronauts, which I might not put it on here. Like they literally make their living on Patreon. Like literally, they quit their jobs as like fucking game journalists because the internet killed everything. And
But we're both state employees. Would we really want to quit our jobs?
and they're yeah, eventually. And then like they just literally make a living on the Patreons. Now I don't want to make a living. I do. However, I will be happy if you tip jar us a beer every now and again. So we'll keep you posted on that. If you like what we do, that'd be cool. And if you don't let us know because I'm sensitive. Thank you. Do we have a closeout for this? Because we can't go boo on.
Oh,
on
yeah. What do we
TV.
do?
How do we close out episode? Oh,
Oh,
well, coming up on this was our introduction into what we like and our the Nintendo Switch Online. We want to play games. The Marios are on there, a lot of the Zelda's on there, a lot of the classics. But there's games on there I haven't played. And that's where I think we're going to have a lot of fun with. They released Excite Bike Versus, which, if my vast video game memory is correct, was only released in Japan on the Famicom Disk System. So it's the first time we can play it legitimately. And
it looks like a Japan release.
yeah, so and I loved Excite like the original
I
one.
do
So
too.
to be able to play with someone is going to be really fun.
Yeah.
So we'll probably end up doing that. But our first play review is going to be something simple just to get our feet wet. Something that we've played.
We both played.
Something teaser that one of us has won.
I can't get by a certain
Easy.
spot.
I said teaser. They don't know which person won the game and which person can't.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, they do now.
So we're going for our episode one is going to be Punch Out, and then we're probably going to go a little bit more obscure after that. So stay tuned for Punch Out, and this is the end, and I don't know how to end it.
This is the end.
This is the end, and stay sexy.
Peace.
No, that's how you do that.
Oh, that's how.
You need
yeah.
how do you, and
Out.
game over.
Game over.
Game over.
Game
Boop,
over.
boop, 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 boop,
Dun, dun, dun.
boop. I'm thinking if I use the same program and just fuck.
Well, we could take the
The ghost.
outtakes and stuff.
Yeah, well,
Make
yeah,
a video too.
yeah, I definitely want to video it.
Oh, I got him. Oh,
Is that the first time you knocked him down and you haven't lost any health?
no, yeah, first time.
Screenshot that shit.
Ah, he missed. He moved. Oh, first time he hit me, and I can't get out of it. Oh,
You're gonna come back tired too.
I got up again.
That's fine. Concentrate on your soda pop.
I should have saved that to this round. I should have. I never made it to the third round though.
Oh, neat.
So, but I don't got much health left. I don't know if I can survive. Yeah.
Welcome to the brand new Nostalgia Brothers podcast. My name is Mark.
I'm Patrick. It's different from the YouTube.
I'm still just Mark.
I'm Patrick.
It could be Marcus. Marquis. What's it even called? The NES? Nintendo Switch
Classic?
Online?
Let's see.
Like, what is it actually? What's the app called? Welcome to the Nostalgia Brothers podcast, where welcome to the Nostalgia Brothers podcast, where we will be playing, reviewing, rating, and ranking all of the Nintendo Switch Online's NES